Determining the Sub-Saharan African country most similar to East Asia requires considering various social, cultural, economic and political factors. One way to answer this complex question is by analyzing the data from the Country Similarity Index. The index factors in demographics, culture, politics, infrastructure and geography. An analysis of the statistics shows that South Africa is the most similar country in Sub-Saharan Africa to East Asia. On the other end of the spectrum, Niger is the least similar. Although all Sub-Saharan African countries are far different from East Asian countries, South Africa has a few more similarities in common with East Asia than other African nations. Most East Asian countries have populations that are much older than the global average. Sub-Saharan African countries tend to have younger populations. However, South Africa's median age is 28 years old, the highest among countries in the region. Furthermore, South Africa's average education and income levels are among the highest in Sub-Saharan Africa. Its GDP per capita is around $14,000, much more than a majority of countries in the region. It also has one of the highest literacy rates. Unlike most Sub-Saharan African countries, the majority of its people work in the service sector, not agriculture. This also makes it more similar to most East Asian countries. In Sub-Saharan Africa, infrastructure is not nearly as well developed as in most East Asian countries. However, South Africa has some of the best infrastructure on the continent. The country has the second highest number of vehicles per capita in the region, behind only Botswana. It also has by far the most frequently used passenger railroad system in Sub-Saharan Africa. Its major cities have access to treated drinking water and modern sanitation facilities. South Africa has also developed an extensive network of dams and reservoirs. Generally speaking, East Asian countries tend to have cooler climates than Sub-Saharan African countries. Since South Africa is at the continent's southernmost point and much of its land is at a high elevation, it has the coolest temperature in Sub-Saharan Africa, with the exception of Lesotho. In fact, during the winter months, some areas of South Africa get snow. East Asia is well known for its many famous peaks like Mount Everest and Mount Fuji. Although Africa is not an especially mountainous continent, South Africa is one exception. The Drakensberg is a stunning and rugged mountain range that spans several of its provinces. The country also has a lot of coastline, like China, Korea, Japan, and Taiwan. So, which country in East Asia is most similar to South Africa? The Country Similarity Index suggests that China is the most similar East Asian country to South Africa. China and South Africa have experienced rapid urbanization and modernization in recent decades. This has led to significant social and economic changes. The economy of these countries relies on industry. China has many large-scale factories, while South Africa has a lot of mines. In addition, China is the only country in East Asia with a significant amount of desert land. Please like and subscribe to the Objective Lists channel, as there will be even more interesting videos coming soon. For more insights and analysis, please visit objectivelists.com for new and thought-provoking articles about our world.